back in. This is Autobot. I'm coming with another video review. This time I'm doing another G1 figure from the Transformers Commemorative Series 5. As you can see, Toys R Us exclusive by Hasbro, which you got the Hasbro thing down here. And as you can see, Autobot tracks. I'm just going to call them tracks. This was always one of my favorite figures, and I absolutely love the fact that I have them now. Nice picture on the back. You can see Sideswipe, Bumblebee Prime. Really nice. There's Sunstreaker back there. I see Grimlock. I don't know who that is. Can't tell who that is, that big guy. There's Ratchet, there's Prowl, Huffer, see Mirage, Ironhide. Overall, pretty nice packaging. Again, you know, you get the look of it. And the thing that I really like is, now this was released in 2003. So this was like an 84 toy. So you got a 1984-ish Corvette, which is really nice. And you see the Commemorative 4 series with Skywarp, Prowl, and Red Alert, and the Commemorative Series 5, Hoist and Inferno. I have a Skywarp and a Thundercracker on the way, so we'll get to those. And then I also have an Inferno on the way, so I'm really excited. But you can see the nice Corvette with his missile launchers. Everything's in there. Really cool. Simple packaging, you know, it's the book style and everything. I'm really excited about this guy. I've always really liked Trax. Trax was kind of like a egomaniac, and I like that. I don't know why. Yeah, so yeah, he is a egomaniac, and he had this kind of like, yeah, well, my name is Trax. He had that kind of that guy from Gilligan's Island voice going for him, kind of very similar. Yeah, my name is Trax, and I'm better than all of you. But he's actually one of the first triple changers that we see, and it's kind of a off mode, but we'll get to that in a minute. So there's the packaging for Autobot Trax. Let's get this guy open and let's play with them. Okay guys, so here we have Transformers G1 reissue of the Transformers Commemorative Series line from Toys R Us. We have Trax in his vehicle mode, looking fantastic. Now, I think I said that he was some kind of a 84 or something Corvette. More specifically, he is a Stingray Corvette. Now, to kind of give you an idea in terms of the scale, here he is next to a more common Corvette type of figure. There's Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe Class Sideswipe, and as you can see, considerably bigger. Again, there's kind of a size comparison here for you. Considerably bigger. This is an absolutely gorgeous figure, though. I'm going to get him out of the way. This is a fantastic looking figure. I absolutely love it. Part of the original Diaclone line as well, so we get some die-cast in there. My only gripe is when I applied the stickers, I left a little bit too much on the side. I didn't apply it all that straight, so I was kind of disappointed in that, but I was kind of screwed. Nice rub symbol. Stickers all over the place. Beautiful looking car. Absolutely beautiful looking car. Comes with a couple accessories. This gizmo, which you can plug on here. Now, Trax actually was one of the first triple changers, as I mentioned earlier. And he also comes with a gun, which I'll show off in robot mode. As a triple changer, leaving these fellas on here like so, if you were to take this and pull this out, and we actually saw this in an episode, I don't remember which episode it was. Something bot. Gosh, I can't remember. I'll put a thing down here. I'll look it up. But doing this gives him a flying mode, and it was used. So I mean, you can't say that it's nothing or anything bad. And you can actually take this and plug his weapon underneath, and he can fly around and he can fight the Decepticons. I think it's kind of corny, but like I said, it was a used part, so I'm just going to put him right back in his mode, in his vehicle mode here. And like I said, you can leave these on if you so desire. I usually have him in robot mode, so it doesn't really matter. But the really nice thing is, oh yeah, no, the missiles don't fire because it's a Takara, or it's a Hasbro thing, but he comes with 3 missiles. I keep them in here just because I like the pointiness of this. It looks a little bit more accurate. But overall, again, beautiful looking vehicle mode. Now, to transform them, you already kind of saw part of this. You fold these little bits out from underneath, both the wing and the arms. Fold them out. You get a little cracking sound, which makes me nervous. I don't particularly like that. kind of position these up, you can rotate these arms down to the side. Let me kind of angle up a little bit. Come around here to the front. Now on the sides here, on the sides are his hands. So just fold that down and out comes his hands. There's his other hand. Separate this by just pulling, rotating this around. Come around here, fold his little feetums out, like so, like so. Go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and put this on, just because it looks a little bit better. Pop that off, fold that around, and then I usually kind of, there's a little back of his head and there's a little flap here. I just kind of push it on there just to kind of stabilize it. I don't know if you're supposed to do it, but here you have Trax in his robot mode. Decent looking representation of how he looked on the actual show. I really like this figure. Very tiny, very small guy. And since I use this guy seemingly for all of my reviews, here he is next to Deluxe Rodimus Prime, or Hot Rod, whatever you want to call him. So just get him out of the way. Really nice in terms of articulation. His head doesn't do anything. His arms bend at the elbow. They also kind of move in and out, but yeah, whatever. Rotates at the waist. That's part of his transformation, but nothing going on with his legs. Now, as part of the Microman line, this little section right here will flip up, and you can put a little guy in there if you really wanted to. But overall, this, I mean, really nice. I really like the way that guy looks. Of course, being a reissue, you got to apply all the stickers, which was a bit of a pain in the ass because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. But gorgeous looking robot mode. You take his gun, and it's one of these ones that just slots over his hand. It doesn't actually peg in. But very nice figure. I do highly recommend this guy if you can find him. He is harder to find, a little bit pricey, but again, eBay, it's the way to go. Beautiful figure. And you can see why Trax would have such an ego, because he really does look cool. One of the things about Trax is he really prefers his vehicle mode as opposed to his robot mode. Doesn't really like, he likes humans, he likes hanging out with the humans and everything, but likes staying in a real cool looking vehicle mode. Kind of a skinny guy, but what are you going to do? Not too bad. So to transform him, go ahead and take the hands, push those right back up in, fold the feet up, rotate his waist, kind of wiggle and push his tires in, and then, or his front section in, kind of position these because they'll separate. Bring this up over, plug that in, fold the wings down behind his arms, come around to the back, and you just fit them up underneath here. Kind of got to lift, and then because you got to lift it over this section. But plug that in, and as I said, this is an absolutely gorgeous looking figure that I think really belongs in any person's collection that is a G1 enthusiast. Beautiful looking car, tiny, but what are you going to do? You can go ahead and take these off, and it's an even nicer looking car. So until next time, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. This is Autobotimus. We'll see you around.